When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Badgers will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Colorado's offense will have the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jocelyn. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams.
Breaks into the open. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. As much a part of Wisconsin as cheese and brats feed that running back for first downs.
It's crazy, Reese. They don't find the most highly recruited guys, but they find tailbacks who are dudes. And Ron Dane to Jonathan Taylor to whoever it is, they always find a bell cow running back at the University of Wisconsin.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this. Turning it on to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down, and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, and they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got his man to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Markham. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so...
Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him stop, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bucks!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17 Wisconsin 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. On second and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Looking to fire.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Tyree. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He'll pull it on the read. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Basically, everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Ready to fire from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Evanson. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe moves.
There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 14 to Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got his man on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jocelyn. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Badgers getting that pass rush from the second level like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front who transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys that are tough guys, but one thing you have to have at Wisconsin for defense, versatility when you play linebacker.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got the back over the middle. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Markham. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll run this play from the pistol. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. He'll set up to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Colorado! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Wisconsin, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the 1st down. And he left the 1st defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this 1st drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the right. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. It's complete to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bucs!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, marching down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
That's interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Running back searching for a hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Wisconsin, 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now it's 3rd and goal. Wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Fired in from the red zone for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll go to the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the option. He breaks a tackle. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Badgers decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's French. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Using the quick game.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
For the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Buffs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
59, Wisconsin, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Tyree. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll do it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Markham. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Off the play fake on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. A little release to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Under fire. Right on the money. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Second down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
The RPO fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Third down coming.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch on the left. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And the Badgers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on. This is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 10 over Texas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They booted away on 4th down. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He's got him. There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Offense working from the pistol. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man quickly. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.